Alright. We're gonna continue. I just felt like really playing that movie. And I'll probably play the Heaven's Ward movie and all that stuff, you know, when we go from expansion to expansion. But that's gonna be a little while yet. Little while. Of course the world is full. It's always full. Always full. I don't remember where we were. Where we left off. I know we're gonna definitely do Hawk Manor today. And we might do Titan, if I can push it. We'll see. Well, if we do Titan, then I'm definitely gonna be able to do Brayflox's Long Stop. And then you get to see more goblins. I know you love the goblin talk. The gobby talk. With the tongue flaps and jingly shines. Oh yeah. I didn't level that character, but I have a character named Ingrid Gautier, so I'm a big fucking nerd. All right, where were we? All right. Speak with Medrod at. Oh, yeah. Why are we back out here again? I don't remember. One day I will level her. She's a Lancer, just so you guys know. She's a Lancer. I'll have to get her on a Pegasus mount. I don't know if there are Pegasus mounts in this game, but I will have to. Please leave me be. I'm not long for this world. I look death in the face. 'Tis only a matter of time before he comes for me, just like he came for that poor woman. I don't remember where we left off. Medrod is clearly traumatized. Perhaps if you were to soothe him, he might remain calm for long enough to hold a conversation. Oh boy. You're right. It's not as bad as it seems. I saw something terrible, that's true, but that hardly means I'm going to suffer the same fate. Thanks to you, I can think straight again. I believe I can recount what I saw without losing it. It was just another ordinary day. I was headed back to the float when I noticed a suspicious character in the distance. A masked man garbed head to toe in black. He had a hideous fiend in tow, a winged creature that was all eyeball and jagged teeth. Taken by curiosity, I crept as near as I dared to see the corpse of a woman. One glimpse was enough to tell me that she died a gruesome death. In that instant, I knew right away that the masked man was a minion of Thal, come to claim her soul for his realm. What? You're investigating the same masked man? If that's the case, we'll help you in whatever way we can. Aye, anything to ensure that we won't have to suffer Medrod's hysteria ever again. All right, teamwork. That's what I wanted to. Wait, I haven't been that bad, have I? At any rate, I'm all for helping this adventurer. It's the least I can do to repay her for comforting me. Okay. Aw, look at Renoa. She's just so adorable, isn't she? She's the sweetest. Okay. So here's what I know about the deaths. All the victims were found with their faces torn to shreds. Among the local fauna, only the scalekin known as Ziz can inflict such wounds. That's why some folk are pointing the finger at them. I somehow doubt that the answer's that simple, but for the sake of thoroughness, we should look into it. Why don't you put down, say, 3 of the creatures, and see if you can find any proof connecting them to the deaths. Oi. Alright. We're going in. We're going all in. Dragoon. Alright. Where is this? Oh, right here. up? They're up. Alright. The heck. There they are. I actually really do enjoy Lancer. You feel very powerful. They're really flashy. Very flashy. So I find that fun. But I'm actually enjoying the Bard gameplay a lot more than I thought I would. Even though it is definitely doesn't feel as powerful as other classes, but I like the way it plays. I don't mind being a buff bot. Alright. Plus I'm getting closer and closer to donning my bard attire. My outfit that I'm so excited. Think it looks really, really bard-like. Yeah, it's very spoony. It's gonna be a very spoony bard. And then going into town and playing music. Yes, I like the attack while moving. I like that a lot, especially when we were in Palace of the Dead. That was... I like playing the bard in there. Okay. You've already seen to the Ziz? Good work, adventurer. So, were you able to find aught to suggest that the creatures are our culprits? Nothing. Truth be told, even if there were proof, I wouldn't know what it looked like. Anyway, I believe we can safely strike Ziz from our list of suspects, which leaves us with the masked man and his winged eyeball. 2 quests. There's something else I heard about the deaths. It appears all the victims have been comely maidens. I'd better watch myself, eh? Unseemly japes aside, there's a rumor been going around. There's some as whisper that after each victim died, her rancor went into the great big rock southwest of here, causing it to flash and moan. This bears investigating, I reckon. I'm going to give you a fire sand stick to blow off a piece of that crag. The stick doesn't come with a fuse or anything, so you'll have to throw the thing. Once you've torn the rock a new one, bring back some of the fragments and I'll give them a gander. Uh-oh. How come I can't talk to this guy yet? Must not have a new game plus quest. Oh, damn it. Alright, fine. Is there? I gotta work on Skybuilder scripts bad. I was like, I really do. I have so many other things that I'm doing that I haven't even touched the Skybuilder stuff. Ugh. Soon. It's not like it's gonna go away or go anywhere. Here we go. Down here. What's this? Throw the fire sand stick at the rock. Oh. There we go. I've been busy just trying to make more and more gil. I'm almost up to 60 mil. Almost. I want to have enough so that if we do get a medium free company house, when they add the Ishgardian district, that I have enough to decorate it, because we're going to have a lot more room. Yeah, I am a little rich. Oh. That doesn't help being poor. Don't tell Jim, though. Like, he'll give me... Oh my god. He just don't... Well, whatever. You can tell him. He'll just bug me for gil anyways. Most folk are too scared to go within 100 yalms of the Rock of Rancor, eh? Aye, it has a name. But what's a few vengeful spirits to a dauntless adventurer like you, eh? I don't think Jin plays. No, that's my one of the my friends who I played over 10 years of WoW with. He moved over to this game with us, and his name is Jim. Not Jin. Huh? Why, these are just your garden variety crystals. It is a bit hard to tell beneath all the dirt and grime, but they're definitely lightning expected. I almost hate to say it, but that explains the flashing and moaning. Nothing to do with the masked stranger. Looks like I've gone and wasted both your time and a perfectly good fire sand stick. Oh well. There's something you should know. I have been keeping this to myself, lest it worsened Medrod's paranoia. But I too have seen the winged eyeball. I cannot say whether it was coincidence, but my sighting took place precisely the same time as Medrod's. I was heading home after a day of digging when a shadow fell over me. Looking up, I found myself locked in a gaze with a giant eyeball. I let out a scream at the top of my lungs and ran without once looking back. This happened at the rocky area west of here, in case you had a mind to investigate. Well, of course I have a mind to investigate. Get our butts over there. Where the heck? Come on. Ah, here we go. Oh, it takes forever to survey. That's not an eyeball. Oh, didn't get me anything. Yeah. A monstrous banamite appeared, and you slew it? That creature had long been a scourge upon the folk of Valgord. Intentional or no, you have done us a great service. You have my gratitude. But this does make me wonder, was it truly a winged eyeball I saw, or merely a trick of light combined with blind panic? Maybe both? I don't know. Probably. There have been no promising leads in the murders. I can scarce get a wink of sleep knowing that the killer is still at large. Judging by your furrowed brows, I take it this sorry business troubles you as much as it does me. God, I cannot enunciate today. I had been pondering my encounter. I was wondering for a time, but there can be no doubt. It was a winged eyeball that I witnessed. It's implausible that I could have mistaken so distinct a creature for a banamite. But you and I were mom's part. How could we have both seen it at precisely the same time? What's more, our adventurer friend here had a run-in with the banamite at the very spot you claim to see the fiendish eyeball. Isn't that right? There must be an explanation. I know I saw an eyeball with wings. I would wager an apple tart on it. Ooh, he's serious. But listen, maybe it's not as mysterious as we're making it out to be. There's no reason why there couldn't be. Gods, of course! There must be more than one of the buggers. Ugh, it's so obvious! But then that means, since there have been repeated sightings of these fiends, then there must be even more victims as yet undiscovered. Gulp. We all gulp at the same time. Oh boy. I do believe we're out of our depth. We ought to leave the rest to the expert. Expert? I'm an expert? Yes, we're civilians after all. Good luck, adventurer. It was a pleasure knowing ya. Oh god. While I burn to know the truth, some things are best left unknown, lest you have forgotten. It was at the rocky area to the west that I had my encounter. Should you discover aught of note, you will want to alert the authorities. There is a guardhouse nearby. The serpents there should be pleased for any information that pertains to the security of the region. Great, they're sending me off to my death. And, yes, I will probably use the duty finder for Hawk Manor. But if you'd like to join me, you're more than welcome. You're more than welcome. But, yeah, that one actually shouldn't be too bad. It shouldn't be too bad. Honestly, most of the duty finder ones shouldn't be bad now. Because Todorek is the one with the very long movies. The rest aren't so bad. Until you get to Castrum and Praetorium, and that they can't skip anyway, so. Alright, where are we here? What is this? Uh-oh. Floating eye. I love doing that. I love doing it. It's a mangled corpse. Oh boy. What is the shadowy figure doing with these maidens? What the heck? That's not cheating. It's not cheating. Don't worry, when I have to do the duties, it'll what do you call it? Phase me down. I can't think of the word. There we go. Greetings, adventurer. Is there aught I might assist you with? Downscale. There we go. Gods be good. Not again. No matter how many bodies I see, I cannot seem to get used to the horrid sight. Poor woman. Identical deaths have been reported in the central shroud. While the masked stranger you seek does not seem to feature in any, sightings of the winged eyeball are common enough. The creature appears to be moving the bodies, but to what end, none can say. The victims have all been young women. All are found with their faces mutilated beyond recognition. It's been difficult to identify them so as to notify their next of... This button, engraved with a lily motif. The very same object was found upon another victim. A family sigil, or that of an organization, perhaps. Either way, I dare to hope that this find will prove pivotal in solving the murders. Oh, it is nice to be OP sometimes. But, if I'm going to be streaming the dungeons and stuff, the duties, I'd like to be scaled correctly. But, you know. I would have you hold on to the lily button. You will need it to continue your investigation. While it isn't standard procedure to entrust key evidence to individuals, you have proven yourself reliable and resourceful in this matter. I see no reason why you shouldn't carry on your work. If I might make a suggestion, you may wish to take the button to Gridania and have it examined by Mune. Mayhaps someone in her vast network of contacts can shed light upon its sigil. Well, yeah, certain things, definitely farm certain things alone. That's always better. Especially if you're working on your book. Like my book, I did all of my trials today. Solo. It's just faster. Stop it! I'm gonna start calling you Gabby. Stop. Ugh. Good morrow to you, Rislin. By your grim expression, I suspect you aren't here for scones and herb tea. Well, isn't this a lovely button? The engraving is quite exquisite. Artisan level quality, I would say. Where did you say you found this? On a dead body? Lovely. Anyway, I'm afraid I do not recognize the lily sigil. You will have to find the answer the old-fashioned way, by asking around. You could do worse than beginning with Bernadette over by the Aetheryte Plaza. She has a sharp pair of eyes, that one. There's a panda mini in the area? What? I'll eventually start working on all that stuff too. Need help tracking down the owner of a button? That's certainly not a request I receive on a regular basis. Well, go on then. Show me what you have. Seems to be some manner of decorative button, reminiscent of those worn by the families of old, though I cannot claim to know its sigil. However, I can say with certainty that the white lily is a recurring theme in Gridanian culture. Alas, I do not know who would make a personal sigil of it. If there is a soul in Gridania who does, it would be Sangould, over at the Lancers Guild. The woman makes a point of knowing all the citizens on a forename basis. Hey, Sam. I hope I said her name right. I probably didn't. Let's go to the Lancers Guild. Bernadette believes that I can help you. Well, that is a rather bold assumption to make. I will try to assist, never you fear, but whether aught comes of it is another matter. Now then, what do you require of me? Fascinating. Work of this quality is rarely seen in the hands of ordinary Gridanians. The owner of this button is most certainly well-to-do. You may wish to take your search to the Gentry's ward, northwest of here. Wait. A memory comes to me. Of late, there has been a man who is perpetually seated at the bench by the ward's entrance. His name is Ursandel, and I distinctly recall seeing a markedly similar button upon the breast of his jacket. I dare say he can tell you a thing or two about it. I think this is leading me to Hawk Manor, isn't it? Pretty sure it is. God, this music sounds so much like Lord of the Rings music, like the Shire music. And I know that he did it on purpose. They did it on purpose. Ugh. I do not believe we are acquainted. Pray, leave me to my thoughts. See this guy? Oh, he looks like a butler. The sigil of the D'Artancourt's family. How is it that you came to be in possession of this button? From the body of a murdered woman. Her face? Was it marred in any way? I had feared as much. I can no longer feign ignorance. I shall reveal to you the truth of the deaths, but on one condition. You promise to put an end to my lady's madness and free her from her torment. What? Your lady's madness? I'm not gonna kidnap him. He's a little too old for butler for me. I was once a manservant in the employ of one of the oldest and proudest families in Gridania, the D'Artancourts. During that time I had the honor of waiting upon Lady Amandine, mistress of the household. Fair as summer was she, and possessed of a heart befitting her radiance. Alas, the calamity wrought a great change in her. Though my lady escaped with her life, death may well have been a kinder fate. Never will I forget the day her bandages were removed, and she beheld her disfigured face for the first time. At that moment, the kindly woman I knew ceased to be. Stop it! Stop it! Unable to bear the thought of being seen, my lady sequestered herself within her chambers and refused all company. This continued for many uneasy moons, until one day, without warning, she began receiving queer guests. None among us knew whence they came, these masked men, but my lady believed that they would help her to regain that which she had lost. So began the rites of rejuvenation. These rituals seemed innocent enough in the beginning, but grew ever more grotesque as time went by. Eventually, there came a day when my lady bound one of her handmaidens to her bed and proceeded to mutilate the poor girl's face. Suffice it to say, she did not survive the ordeal. It fell to me to dispose of her body. I performed the dreadful task as bade, obedient servant that I was, but when the time came to return to the house, my legs refused to move. I knew then that I could not go back to that place, not after the nightmare I had witnessed. So it was that I left Hawk Manor, my home for nigh on half a century. Long did I weep for the girl who was slain, and longer still for the woman that Lady Amantine had been. Yet one cannot weep forever, and I endeavored to put the matter behind me. Indeed, I had resolved never to speak of my experience, until you appeared before me. My lady's madness must be ended, lest more innocent lives be lost. Lay her tormented soul to rest, as you swore to me you would. She awaits you at Hawk Manor, on the western edge of the central shroud. Go now. Go and do what must be done. Damn it! What is going on with this woman? Alright. Seek entry into Hawk Manor. This one will either go very fast because you have someone who knows what they're doing, or very slow because you have people that don't. And seeing as we have a lot of sprouts in the game, it's probably going to go slow. It's probably just going to happen. Unless I tank. I can probably tank it. Should I just tank it? I don't know. Maybe I will. Am I going the right way? No. Yeah, there are a lot of sprouts. We've got a lot of sprouts in the game these days. What? Manor Gate. Alright. Alright, so we gotta do Hawk Manor. Fine, I'll tank it. Alright, let's see here. I better have this. Yeah, I have undersized off. What? 5 minutes? Why is there a 5-minute wait? Hopefully it'll pop soon. You can tell I'm very spoiled, because usually I'm queuing stuff as a healer, and it's like instantaneous pops. So yeah. This is my my tank. I kind of have, because of the skin color and everything, I feel like there aren't a lot of colors that really go well with her other than the neutrals, blacks, and whites. But also I think red seems to work with her. So most of my my attire is like black, white, red, gray, that type of stuff. But I like her design, so I'm not going to change it just so I can wear different colors. It's just my thing. Let's see. Oh man. But I do have the big ass sword. I don't know. I really should work on the rest of my relic weapon, but this is like a lot of work. I do think this one looks pretty good though. I like this relic. And it's only like halfway done. But I like how it looks all swirly, purplish, with my little nutkin on my shoulder. Nobody wants to do Hawk Manor. Oh. It is a little spoopy. Actually, Death Knights are very spoopy. Actually, they're very edgelordy. They're very edgelords. And I will tell you this. Your quest, it's the quest line, the class quest for the Dark Knight is great because it takes you to see some Mogs, a bunch of Mogs, and they fucking make fun of me. Like, there is one point where he's like, you're like, oh, I don't remember what we were trying to do, but we're on a quest of some sort, and the fucking The Mog's like, oh, you're the darkest dark one of the dark, huh? And it's like, I'm gonna fucking rip that palm off your head and shove it down your throat. Seriously, don't make fun of me like that. My edginess is part of me. It was great. It's not a Death Knight, it's a Dark Knight. Death Knight is WoW. Which is very, I guess it's kind of similar to this. I mean, we kind of get Death and Decay with our Salted Earth. Oh, there we go. There we go. Oh, did I say Death Knight? Okay, because it's basically very, very similar to the Death Knight in WoW. So, but it's Dark Knight. Oh, come on! Come on! Hit accept. Hit accept. Oh. Okay, good. Whew. I really do like the design of this dungeon, though. Like its creepy manner. And the cool thing is when they do the some of the Halloween holiday stuff, they actually use this. Alright, here we go. It is a bit spoopy. A little spoopy. Alright. We get the key? Oh yeah, we did. Alright. Alright, we're gonna have to go running. People are getting Uh-oh. 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 I might have done. Oh god, I almost died there. Have a whole ton of like cooldowns yet. We got a archer. I should probably slow down a little bit. The healer, I think, might have a little trouble on me up there. Yeah, it's a sprout. Where's the door? This one. We're supposed to. I do get a little lost in this place. This is like one of the few dungeons in the entire game that is not basically a straight hallway. So you can get lost. Yeah, you can get lost. Oh boy. That's bad. Pretty much spamming my AoE because I don't really have and you have so few abilities this low. Pretty much. Yeah, I do keep forgetting that you can. Alright. This way. I don't want any of that stuff. Did they not grab the key? Okay, yeah, this way. Probably shouldn't jump down without my healer. Isn't it like the very last door around here? I know this is a new, I know this is a new, healer, so I don't want to overdo it, but clearly the samurai wants out of here. Damn it. Or is it a ninja? Okay. I still don't 100% remember all of the icons for the classes. All right. Take this. And I should have kicked. I swear, I keep forgetting. Damn it. Okay. I think a couple of these guys are new. No, casters do not get stunned, which really sucks. Except for Holy Spam! Holy is totally a stun, and it's the best stun in the entire game. Just wait, you guys. See me do my Holy Spam. I know. Well. shit, I got stunned. Or something. Weird. Oi! It might be. It might be. I would think the same name. Alright. Oh, Samurai's out of here already. Well, you're not gonna get a comm. I don't care about any of this stuff. Alright, done. I got 2 commentations! Yes! Yes! Okay. Darkness has taken root within these halls. Uh-oh. Sprung from the most unlikely of seeds. One cannot help but admire the irrepressible spirit that quickened it to life. What? They're looking at my skirt! Seriously, camera, stop being lewd. It is a pleasure to meet you at last, adventurer. You are every bit as intriguing as our master gave us to believe. It is no ordinary mortal who can acquire 1 crystal of light, much less 3. The crystals make you strong, and it is to that strength that the light is drawn. Heidelin chose well. A pity that your existence is irreconcilable with our own. We cannot well allow you to continue upon your present course. Alas, we came here not to play, but to take the measure of your strength for Master La Habrea. That task now accomplished, we take our leave of you. La Habrea, that Asian! Yes. Fare you well, bringer of light. It does. It does. What? Oh, there we go. All right, we gotta get back there. Oi, oi. I don't think I'll be doing tanking much on this, but it's not falafel. Even though people do call Lalafels falafels. Where is he? Lancer's Guild. They're Popotos. Popotos. Get it right. But believe me, there's gonna be a point where like all of those little shits are evil. They're evil and they all need to die. Believe me, it's gonna happen. Oh, it's up here. You're gonna say it. You were gonna say it, as everyone does. I'm gonna need more coffee. I was up late last night with Daisy because she had a doctor's appointment today. Well, not really appointment. She just had to go in for her anti-inflammatory and antibiotic shot, but she's not doing well. My poor baby. I think it's only going to be a couple weeks, I think. But anyway, let us continue this. You are returned. What sights awaited you within the matter? What has become of Lady Amandine? You must tell me all. So she went so far as to consort with devils. Would that I could have done more to prevent her fall. May she finally find peace in the beyond. I know not whether the masked men you encountered are the same pair that first led my lady astray, but it is plain that they are of the same vile brood. Should the chance ever present itself, promise me that you will visit upon them tenfold the woe they have brought upon others. But who am I to speak of punishment? By my silence, I allowed I know not how many innocent young women to die in unspeakable circumstances. It matters not wherefore, through misplaced loyalty, cowardice, or both, I am a better to a gross crime. Can you please stop with all these words? These big words. Not big words, but like hard to enunciate words. I will surrender myself to the authorities and accept whatever punishment they deem just. I only pray that the gods will have mercy on my soul. Oh boy. Minfilia! We gotta go all the way back. Alright, fine. Yes, because his mom is a falafel. She is. She's a cute falafel, though. Oh, that's not an eyeball. It's the same model, though. You can tell they use this. They use the same. What do you call it? Model. I don't know. Skeleton. Skeleton. Well, if you play a falafel, you have to get head pats. Good evening, Rislin. I trust your investigation is faring well. It is, Tataru. It is. Welcome back, Rislin. Full glad am I to see you safely returned. Tell me, how fared you on your sojourn in the Twelves Wood? Two of La Habrea's minions, and they sought to measure your strength by their own admission? The devils taunt us. It is beyond doubt, then. The Ashians have begun to move in earnest. Would that we knew to what end. Yet I will not bemoan our plight. Thanks to your tireless efforts, we are at least aware of the encroaching darkness. Alas, we can only do so much. It is clear to me now that we Scions are too few to protect the realm against this threat unaided. We must needs alert the three nations to the presence of this elusive enemy, and recommend that they heighten their vigil. There is no shortage of misery in the world that the Ashians might exploit. We have an arduous struggle ahead of us. Yet come what may, we must not allow ourselves to become lost to hope, for that is precisely what the enemy desires. We have gleaned all we can from the information available to us. Let us set this investigation aside for the present. Another matter has arisen that requires your attention. Let me know when you are ready to be briefed, and I will summon the others. No, they have not begun to twerk in earnest. And it's Ashians. Ashians. Though I guess you can't say Ashians. Alright, hold on a second. Oh god, Wrath of the Titan. Alright, so I guess we're doing the Titan quest line. Alright, so hopefully it's better than it was before they cleaned up the MSQ, though. I gotta go to the bathroom real quick, because I've been having a lot of coffee today. So let me do that, and then we'll start the Titan quest line. Alrighty then. You prefer Ascians, it fits them? Yeah, maybe. Maybe a little bit. Okay.
The Maelstrom requests our assistance.
Concerning the kobolds they sent such copious notes on, I presume?
Yes. And no. It has more to do with their findings, which portend a peril far greater than any beast tribe.
What sort of peril?
The worst kind. A tribe of kobolds in the vicinity of Limsa Lominsa has reawakened Titan.
What?
Our task will be to slay the Primal. The Maelstrom have sworn support for the endeavor. They are no strangers to the havoc kobolds can wreak.
Years before the Grand Company's reformation, two primals, Leviathan and Titan, chanced to converge upon the sea wall, wreaking untold devastation. There, by the grace of the Navigator, were the mercenaries Merlvib hired able to fend them off. Yet it did not take long for the beast tribes to regroup, and they summoned their primals once more.
Thankfully, their second coming was decidedly short-lived, but that is beside the point. So long as tormented souls will them to exist, the realm will never be rid of primals.
The Maelstrom has kept a watchful eye upon the beast tribes, and the kobolds in particular, ever since. Which brings us to the matter at hand.
Unlike Ifrit, we know scarcely anything of Titan. Unfortunately, the only force known to have bested him, the modestly named Company of Heroes, disbanded 5 years since, and mercenaries are not in the habit of keeping chronicles.
Oh, just you wait. The voice acting gets way more British in Heaven's Word. Way more British.
Expect the worst. The Maelstrom's help is of course appreciated, but even if we had their whole armada at our disposal, we could still find ourselves overmatched. A pity the kobolds lack the gentle sensibilities of the sylphs. A peaceful resolution would be more than welcome.
I don't think this is Ishtola's voice actor. I think all the voice acting changed, didn't it? Did anybody keep their voice actors? She doesn't sound like she does.
The echo will not avail you this time, I fear. If you are to survive, your steel must needs speak for you. No one would think you a coward were you to decline.
So you will accept? Thank you.
We can't very well send her to Limsa Lominsa without Y'shtola. Can we, Minfilia?
May I ask that of you, Y'shtola?
I never thought it in question.
Ever reliable. Very well. We will spare no effort to win victory. You may count on the full support of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. And all not afield will aid the fight from afar. Thancred, Ida, go to the Grand Companies. Tell them of our plight and solicit their support. Urianger, send word to the students of Baldessian, and Alphino if you would. Papalimo, compile all the information we have on Titan, little though it may be. You will be apprised of the tactical situation when you reach the Sailor's Ward. Provision yourself for the journey. May you walk in the light of the crystal.
I think, yeah, I do miss a few of them, but most of them I do like better. Yeah, well, that's because I think the voice acting studio in changes to a British one in the expansions. So, all right, so we gotta get to Limsa. Yeah, I agree. He sounds more like Carrie Yule's to me, and I like Carrie Yule's voice. It's very charming, roguish. I agree. Let's see. Gotta go to Af Castle. Hail, adventurer, and welcome to Maelstrom Command. If you wish to know more about enlisting, speak with the personnel officer. Unless you are the guest we were told to expect. Aha! Ahem. Forgive me, madam. To business, then. It is as we told the antecedent. The kobolds have once again summoned Titan. A little over a moon ago, we began to observe the beastmen moving south in increasing numbers from Ogomoro. Our scouts subsequently confirmed this object of their aggression. Crystals. Fodder for their fell primal. Oh, Smurlvib. Shit. Thank you, High Commander. You may leave the rest to me. Word has spread of your accomplishments, Rizlin. On behalf of Limsa and Laminsa, I thank you for heeding our call. Forgive the lack of forewarning, High Commander. The Admiral wished to address Rizlin personally. We are no strangers to conflict. Long have the Sahagin and the kobolds plagued our people, nor is this the first time we have had to address a primal threat. In the past, when Titan rose to threaten the peace, it was the company of heroes we turned. But they are long disbanded, and we must look to the other brave souls blessed with the strength to face this foe. So it is that we turn now to the signs of the Seventh Dawn, confident in the belief that you are Limsa's best hope. I hope you are right, yet the situation is far from simple. The kobolds are not prone to unprovoked aggression. Did not the Thalassocracy, is that how you say it? The Thalassocracy make a pact with the beastmen that each would keep to their own lands and that no blood would be shed? And was it not the Laminsans who violated this agreement, dissatisfied with their lot? Shall we then condemn the beastmen for defending their homes? Even a pirate must one day reap what she has sown. I would advise you to choose your words with greater care, Lady Y'shtola. Stand down, High Commander. She has the right of it. And the wrong is mine. Freely do I claim it. Yet it makes little difference. Remorse will not shield us from the Titan's wrath. Or would you have us fall upon our swords? My apologies, Admiral. The safety and security of Limsa Laminsa's citizenry are, of course, of paramount concern. Already we have observed disruptions in the flow of ether further inland. The effects will be felt here in the city ere long. I ask much of you, I know, but the need is great. Can I count on your help, Rizlin? You have my thanks, along with the full support of the Maelstrom. I await good tidings. That the kobolds should summon Titan demonstrates they are no longer amenable to negotiation. This being the case, we must needs prepare for conflict. Before we meet Titan in the field, however, it would be wise to learn all we can of our foe, and I can think of no better source of information than the mercenaries who defeated him once before. The company of heroes may be no more, but several of its former members still live. It is said that one of them is employed at the Grey Fleet Mills in Lower Lenosha. Quite why a mercenary should choose to become a miller, I do not know. When you find him, mayhap you could ask him for me. I, meanwhile, shall seek his fellows. Alright, it's time to do the company of heroes. Heroes quests. Where is this? Alright, so we gotta get all the way over there. Look at that hammer. I forgot her name, though. I forgot her name! No! Let's see. I'll find out. I'll find out. No. El-Toll. Toll. Or El-Toll. Yeah. That was... I like that quest line. I like that one a lot. Lay down your burden, son. Come drain a pint with me. I'm singing, you guys. We'll have a grand old time. Find ye a lass or three. You gonna say something, Venturer, or just keep staring? Eh? I want to know about the company of heroes. Ah, hells. Price of bleeding fame. Can't a miller mill in peace no more? Still, seeing as you've come all this way, I suppose it wouldn't hurt to oblige you. Consider yourself lucky, lass. Old Trackdoom was the company's best axeman. Now, what was it you wanted to know? That's as much singing as you're getting out of me. If it all was not 10-10. So you want to hear the tale of how the company of heroes bested a primal, do ya? Dude, what is he wearing? What is he wearing? Let me guess. You mean that bastard Titus, eh? Oh, if only you'd been there to see it. 'Twas a mighty struggle, like the legends of old. Me and the boys fought him for 3 days and nights, we did. The ground trembled with every step Titus took, and when he hit you, girl, it felt like a cannonball to the gut. Ah! Just like that. I think this guy's full of shit. Oi, what's that look for? I'm a goddamn hero. I'll have you know. The people around here sing me praises. Don't tell me you only care about learning the secrets and tactics we use to beat old Titus. Well, too bad, because now I'm not feeling charitable. If you're so damn desperate, then why don't you do me a favor and kill those rats that have made a nest by the windmill just south of here? Aye. Do that, then we'll talk. He will have a... Yes, he will. Don't worry. Not gonna lie, BB10, there is a lot of lewd on the down low in this game. A lot of innuendo. There is. Oh. I'm gonna do this as my dragon. Chewie, stop. Stop that. He's clawing Marty's chair. Alright, so that took care of... Oh, shit. There's a Rat King. There's a Rat King? What does he look like? No! There we go. Chewie, I hear you doing it. Stop. He's looking at me like, what the hell are you talking about, Mommy? I do what I want. Go back to playing your game. Alright. Eh? So the beasties are dead, are they? Nice work, Venturer. Save me the hassle of... never mind. What? Still asking about how we beat Titus? I don't know, Venturer. It was a pretty risky strategy, the kind only a veteran of 10 score battles could rely upon. I want to teach you, I truly do. But unless you prove you have what it takes to face that fat bastard, I can't in good conscience tell you a damn thing. At the very least, you'd need to be capable of slaying, say, a Goobu. Come to think of it, that ain't a bad idea. Them creatures have a taste for the flour milled here, so you ought to have no trouble finding one in the vicinity. Of course, I ain't asking you to cut one down quick as a skilled axeman like myself. Any road, why don't you try heading due west and stand and look out, case a Goobu comes calling. Slay it, and I might consider telling you more about old Titus. What? Okay. Alright. Time to go kill a Goobu. Wait, right here? Okay. Any Goobus coming around? No? Oh, there's a Goobu. A Goobu farmer? Alright. Yeah, that was a motorcycle. There are motorcycles and there are cars. Cars in this game. Alright. You again? And that Goobu that was harassing the Millers dead? Didn't think you had it in you, adventurer. Still, you took forever and a day to get the job done. What are you talking about? I'm still not sure if I should tell you our secrets. Oh my god. So, as I was saying, I still don't know if you've got what it takes to face Titus. Maybe if you slew a... Trackdoom? You in here drinking again? If you are, that Goobu had better be dead. Oh, it's dead, Chief. You had me word on that. Leave the beast skulling too with me trusty axe, I did. Is that a fact? And what will your friend here say if I ask her? She'll vouch for me, of course. Ain't that right, friend? Tell me true. Was it Trackdoom who slew that Goobu, or was it you? Chief, what are you saying? It's me, Trackdoom, the finest axeman ever to serve in the company of heroes, the legendary mercenaries who slew that bastard Titus. Titus? Titus? Who in the seven hells is Titus? Some primal you fought in a drink-sodden drain? The company of heroes slew Titan, you bloody halfwit. Well, see, Titus was what me and the lads used to call him. That's the biggest load of Sagahin shite I've ever heard. Both of you, outside. We'll learn the truth the Leminson way. Trackdoom, if you didn't slay that Goobu, you may consider your contract revoked. It's like, I don't know. Yeah, he is a cheater. Oh boy. Yeah, we'll do it this way. Alright, you know the rules. First one to smash their boulder will be judged the Goobu Slayer. And don't even think about trying to kill me. That's cheap. We'll pick these boulders. They're nothing alike. The hell's with it. Let the contest begin. I like how mine is so much bigger. Oh man. What? That fucker. He's fucking with me. He stunned me. He can't even do his little... He left a bomb. 15 seconds to self-destruct. Alright, I admit it! I lied about being in the company of heroes. But I'm begging you, Chief. Please don't dismiss me. I've learned me lesson, honest I have. Save your blubbering, Tractoom. Gods, I should have known. Percy, please! I didn't want to deceive you, I swear! It's just that I kept getting turned away by all the folk I asked for work, and I panicked. See, the last job I had was at Costa del Sol, and there was this grizzled marauder everyone treated like royalty. When I heard he was a captain in the company of heroes, I finally understood why. I was being serious when I said I was one of them. But you went and believed me, so I Look, his name was Weissgate, alright? Weissgate. I'll tell you how to defeat Titus, or whatever the hell that thing's name is. That's what you wanted, ain't it? So come on then, tell the chief to forgive me. It's only fair. He is such a liar. And a cheater. He was cheating. He couldn't even break that freaking pebble. Couldn't even get that pebble. He's twice my size. Do we actually get to talk to Gagujuru in here? Talk about a shady Popoto. Pardon? You wish to slay the Lord of Crags? We must slay him, Captain. The people of Limsa Lominsa are depending on us. Humph. Fancy yourselves heroes, then. Just like in the tales? Be not so quick to judge. Long have I labored for the well-being of you and yours, and my associate here has bathed in Ifrit's hellfire and lived. She is blessed with the power that protects her from primal influence. Thus was she able to lay low the Lord of the Inferno. We know full well the risks and have taken every possible precaution. We lack only the knowledge of how to enter Titan's lair. Pray be so good as to grant us the boon of your wisdom. We shall be on our way. A woman who can't be tempered. Useful. But it will not be enough. It is true that the company of heroes fought and felled primals, but each victory was brought with the lifeblood of brave men and women. And Titan was the worst we faced. Aye, we defeated him in the end, but he took from us some of our very best. Even if you possess the power you claim, I have no reason to believe you will succeed. Believe what you will, we mean to try. Though our lives be forfeit, we will not abandon Limsa to the wrath of Titan. You are passionate, I'll grant you that, and you deserved better than the greeting I gave you, but I will not send you into Ogomro on a whim. To be plain, I do not wish to see you give your lives in vain. At the very least, I must have assurances that you are more than common adventurers. I oversee security for Master Gaguraju's, God, I say his name, estates. Perhaps you can demonstrate your abilities by attending to one of our... Ye gods, man, have you heard nothing I have said? We have not the time to perform trivial tasks. The enemy is at the gates. Do you imagine words can sway me, girl? If you dislike my conditions, then you are welcome to find your own way into Ogomro. Though it pains me to admit it, I fear we have no choice but to acquiesce to the man's demands. Yet much remains to be done if we are to best Titan. Forgive me, but I must ask you to undertake this task alone. I will use the time to see to the remaining preparations. Leaving the dirty work to others, are we? Very well. Pray do whatever the good captain bids, however trifling. Remember, the fate of Limsa Lominsa hangs in the balance. Ugh. Ugh. The Titan questline. Alright, here we go. Master Gaguraju's requests can be more demanding than you realize. Before I set you to your true task, I would like to verify that this won't be a waste of my time. Nyx has recently been seen prowling the beach to the east. As you can imagine, my master does not want large, slimy creatures anywhere near his lands. The beast is cunning, but you should have no difficulty luring it out with hearing. Slay the Nyx and return to me. Oh, and don't forget to bring me a leg as proof of the kill. Fine. I'll have to do some Hildebrand quests for you too. Those are good. You're gonna love that. That'll have you fucking laughing like crazy, those quests. Alright. Not sun. Oh, fattened herring. Oh yes, there are evil Papodos. Now what? And slain. About 95% of the Papodos out there are evil. I'm just saying. No. Because the Garlic Empire is very racist. They're very racist. Well, did you deal with the Nyx? Lest you think me overly cautious for testing you in this way, you should know that we had an incident not long ago. A foolish young employee was dismissed for lying about his past. He claimed to have served in the company of heroes, but I knew for a fact he did not. Uh-oh, was that track doom? Anyway, now that the pointless busy work is finished, I shall give you a challenge as befits your talents. A modest proposal. 2 highly distinguished individuals are scheduled to visit Costa del Sol in the near future, and Master Gaguraju wishes to welcome them with an elaborate banquet. But while money is no object, not everything Master Gaguraju desires can be so easily purchased. It is to be an extremely exotic feast, and so, Rizlin, your mission is to seek out and obtain the rare ingredients our chef requires. Naturally, such fine dining must be accompanied with a suitable wine, and by suitable I mean the very best there is. That, however, can wait for the time being, as I believe you have enough on your plate as it is. It will be a long and arduous journey, but you need not toil alone. Many of the mercenaries who once served under my command still live, and they will guide you in your quest. For the first ingredient, I would have you travel to the South Shroud and speak with Landinel at Camp Tranquil. What? Do you mean to tell me that you cannot afford to waste time as your associate did? Adventurer, if you have not the endurance to complete this mission, how do you expect me to believe you can outlast the Lord of Crags? Either do it or don't. I have work to do. Fuck. Alright. Off to Quarry Mill. Oh no, we don't have to do that. We can go to Camp Tranquil. I do like a Guruju though. He's funny. He's pretty funny, that guy. What? What do you mean, wait? A Papodo! A Papodo is a Lalafell. Do you require assistance, adventurer? So, this is the one who would challenge Titan. I've been expecting you, Rizlin. The ingredient you seek is the egg of a giant adamantoise. The method of acquisition should be obvious. You steal it from the beast's nest, of course. Simple in theory, but difficult in execution. Most who try die in the attempt. Will I help you get it? Ha! You amuse me. I will not jeopardize my position by openly assisting you. From me, you will receive only information. What you do with it is your choice. Well, they are falafel and papodos. They're both. You can be a papodo and a falafel. Let me be clear. This business between you, me, and the captain must remain a secret. See, I don't regret my time spent with the company in the slightest. Traveling the world, meeting interesting people, killing them. It was all jolly good fun. Alas, Gridanians are, by and large, an unforgiving lot. Ditto here being a rare exception. I've had to go to great lengths to ensure that I am seen as a model citizen, with no taste for drinking, whoring, gambling, and all those other activities I so dearly miss. So understand that if you ruin my little charade by wagging your tongue, I'll fashion a noose with your entrails and hang you from the nearest heavens pillar. Well, what are you waiting for? There's a perfectly good Animantoise egg in a nest to the east of here, just ripe for the taking. Not that I expect you to live long enough to claim it. The mother never strays far from the child, and you will surely be attacked the moment you lay hands upon the egg. There will be other heroes, Rislin. You do not need to challenge Titan. Abandon your quest, or your corpse will rot in the swamp. There is a little bit of language. They do like talking about whore sons and bastards and all that stuff. I love it. I think it's great. Oh boy. Oh boy. Alright. Done. Oh wait, I didn't get the egg. Not cheating! I thought you might have the good sense to leave this place. By your continued presence, I take it you intend to persevere and to the bitter end? Such bravery, such recklessness. That will serve you well against Titan. Leave the egg with me. I'll see that it gets to the captain. You should make haste to southern Thanalan. In Forgotten Springs, you will find a man named NOOO. He will be your next guide. Safe travels, Rislin. Alright. Oof. Oof. My shoulder hurts. And, you know, it never, ever doesn't hurt. I feel like it's just gonna hurt forever. Maybe one day I should go to a doctor for it, but, well. State your business, adventurer. So this is the one Weissgate sends me. I haven't for the foggiest what he sees in you, and until I do, you will receive no aid from me. They do suck. They do. The only thing that takes the pain away is a little bit of the booze. That does help. But I can't do it today because I gotta go to the store and get Daisy's special food because there are very few things she eats now, and I gotta go get one of the few things she does. Persistent bugger. Very well, let's have a look at you. You've seen your share of battle, there's no mistaking that. And you did manage to obtain that Animantoise egg. However, that was not more than a display of brute force and blind courage. The NOOO I once fought also believed that his strength would save him. He was wrong, and now I am NOOO. Many years ago, I joined the company of heroes to hone my skills, instead of challenging my predecessor before I was ready. Even when I was young, I understood that victory goes to the patient, the cunning, pragmatic. That is why I claimed my position, and it is why I still hold it, and it is why I will not help an unproven whelp. The children of the sands do not offer aid to strangers. To do so is a sign of weakness. However, if you are recognized as a skilled hunter in your own right, it would be permissible to assist you. Across the desert to the east lies an Almalja encampment. There dwells a warrior renowned both for his strength and his guile. To even face this Almalja in battle, you must first find a way to lure him away from the encampment. This will be your test, to draw out and defeat the veteran. For this, I will offer you no advice, only this worn spear. Why, you ask? You will have to solve that riddle yourself. Go now, slay this old warrior and bring me his necklace. Alright. Why is this nobody ever gives me a freaking chance? I swear, I am the warrior of light! I am the warrior of light, damn it. Oh, I guess I'm proving myself right now, but still. What is this place? Oh, here. Wait, stop, Nutkin, stop getting in the way. Ooh, where is he? Oh, destination. What? Oh, here he is. The Stone Spike Tanad Ga. This is probably not going to be enough. Tell me, adventurer, is our old nemesis dead? It's a fine necklace, as befits a veteran of countless battles. It will make an excellent trophy. The spear belonged to one of his brothers. I knew when he spied it from afar, he would be unable to resist venturing outside the encampment to see for himself. Did you discern my intent, or was it dumb luck? I wonder. Either way, you impress me, adventurer. I shall tell you of the ingredient you seek. A shame you did not meet when I was still with the company of heroes. You would have made a fine recruit. But no point dwelling on what cannot be. You have a Welwick worm to hunt. Why is he not looking at me? Sandworms slither brazenly across the desert dunes, but Welwick worms are far fewer in number. Rarity breeds demand, and so their meat is highly prized as a delicacy. The only way to catch your quarry is to entice it with something it cannot resist. These worms prey on the smaller creatures of the Sagoli. A freshly slaughtered angler carcass would be my choice of bait. There is an area teeming with anglers to the east. I will mark it upon your map, along with the location where Welwick worms are most frequently sighted. Be warned, the blood will drive the worm into a feeding frenzy. If your skills are lacking, it will devour you as well. He just stands up. Well, maybe I should have been standing in front of him. Hold on, I gotta look up the MSQ list just to see where we are. I want to see how far I am from Brayflax. There we go, there. Actually, not that far. I think we're about to hit it, so it's not bad. Yeah, we're pretty close. So we'll be getting another dungeon here. I'll probably just do it as a healer. It's not cheating. It's not cheating. I'm just gonna queue. I'm not gonna like unsync it. Alright, there we go. No, it's not. I've done this before. Oh my god. I'm not gonna give you guys any spoilers. Where's the worm? Oh. Oh my god! Nutkin, stop getting in the way! Oh, here he comes. And we're good. Oh yeah, my Butterfinger. My Butterfinger mount. I love it. Full hearts. I'll tell you though, those Butterfingers are crap. I don't like them. They're not good at all. But I got my mount. You look well. Have you caught your quarry then? Your skills as a hunter rival those of our best. I applaud your success, Rislin. The meat will need to be heavily smoked before I ship it to Weisgate. Wait, I don't know how to say his name. Worry not, you have my word that he will receive it in time for the banquet. You must be eager to obtain the third ingredient. I regret to say that I know naught of its location. For the nonce, you should return to Costa del Sol and seek Weisgate's counsel. Ah, but hold a moment. Since you will be meeting the captain again soon, there is something I would like you to deliver to him for me. The captain was always fond of this brandy wine. I would be grateful if you could deliver it on my behalf. I was a reckless, angry youth when I first joined the company, and he would have been well within his rights to cast me out. Everything I have I owe to his wisdom and generosity. Weisgate, if I said it right, was a firm yet fair teacher, an expert molder of men, and I suspect that is still the case now. Please give him my regards, Rislin. I'm gonna have to put Nutkin away, cause it's driving me crazy. We'll bring out Ultros. See, there we go. There's my little Ultros. Watch this. Oh, it's pet. He gets excited and wiggles his tentacles. But the thing is when a male character pets him, he runs away. Tries to pet him, he runs away because he only likes the ladies. He's actually kind of a pervert, but he's so cute. He's a little perv. Oh, he is gonna love Ultros. Love him. Okay. That's not a cat. This is Ultros. See? Look at him. He's great. Okay. Midgard Stormer is not a cat. That is another character. But I have to say that would be a fantastic name for a cat. So when we do eventually get a new cat, which I'm going to, once we take care of Daisy's gone and we take care of Anixia because she needs some help. She needs to go to the vet too. And then we're gonna get a new kitten. So we'll see. Well met, Rislin. Landonel and Uadnoon both spoke highly of you. What brings you here today? Ah, my favorite. I shall have to thank the NOOO personally. Now, you have but one ingredient left. Fortunately, you will not have to travel to Eldonard this time to obtain it. Oh good. Oh good. No, I don't think I would name the cat Midgard Stormer. I'm thinking either Gaius or Nero. Nero would be a good name but they'd have to be male, and I might end up getting a female cat, so I don't know. Truth be told, I never intended for you to collect this last ingredient. Freyflox, my old quartermaster, wished to bring it to Costa del Sol herself. However, not long ago, she sent word that there's been some trouble at the long stop, and that the delivery would be delayed indefinitely. She told me nothing of the incident itself, but I fear the situation may be dire. Though I would like nothing more than to aid her myself, I have no choice but to turn to you and your allies. Make haste to Hidden Falls docks and speak with Ozin Nazun. He will direct you to Raincatcher Gully, where Brayflox and her people have made their home. Oh boy. Oh, I just gotta fly over there. Oh! Oh! Gaius is a husbando name. Ask Cassie. Ask Cassie. Gaius is a husbando name. Nero isn't. Because I don't quite think of Nero as husbando material. But I love Nero anyways. Right here. What's the hurry, adventurer? Eh? Something happened over at the Gabi settlement. I don't know why you're so eager to help a bunch of beastmen, but go and talk to the skipper over yonder. She'll ferry you to Raincatcher Gully. He is. He is. I love Gaius. The only other character who can top Gaius is Amric, but I don't think that's a really good cat name. Now, if I get a female cat, what would I name her from this game? I don't know. Ina would be a cute name for a cat, I think. I don't know. I'd have to think about it. Pish Kosh. Tongue flaps of Wastegate be reaching ears of Brayflox. Uplander has come from tasty fresh Gabi treat. Has come for tasty fresh Gabi treats, yes? Quest prize of Uplander deep in Longstop. Flighty bees chased Gabi flock from homes. Gabi flock needs goodly Uplander give safety to Longstop with much hand lending. What? Well, I gotta do Brayflox's Longstop. We're gonna do this as a healer. I guess I have to go in there because something happened. Something happened in there. That's all I got from that. Alright, let's see here. Clear selection. Hilda's a good one. That would be a good name. And Marty would approve. He would approve. He would approve of Hilda. Oh, see, look at that. I go in as a healer and it's like instantaneous. Alright. Definitely not Merlvid, though. Not Merlvid. Ooh, I get, maybe I should just use this now. There we go. Well, I would say Matoya, but I don't know about that one. I love her, though. I absolutely love her. Of course, putting Matoya up high on the my tier list got Jim all cranky. On my waifu tier list. When I'm done with all of this, I'll share my tier list with you guys again, so that BB10 can see my tier list. Okay. It's like, it's kind of hard to... And it's another, how many levels until I get holy? 15, no, about 10 levels until I get holy. Great, now I'm freaking silenced. Okay. And then I can start the holy spam. Is Aurum Vale part of the MSQ? I can't remember. I think I can holy spam in there. Oh. What is, let's see. Oh, Stone Vigil. Oh, I don't even have it in that. Damn it. That's gonna be the next regular duty after this. And then I think we got some... I'm like healing. I'm looking at the MSQ list right now. Good. Howling Eye. Cave Westland. Yeah, I guess it's gonna be Castrum. That'll be when I can really start spamming it for you guys. Yep. Oh well. Hey, did they actually take out that whole side, the part of the quest for the wine? Because I thought we had to go to the winemaker and the one guy who was blind. We had to do quests for the guy who was blind. Did they take that out, or did they make it a side quest? Oh, okay. It's been so long, I don't really even remember what the order is for most of this. These are very kind of mind-numbing. Mind-numbing bosses. I need to heal. This guy's getting tore up a little bit. Man. Plus I'm going through my mana. Wait, hold on a second. Not again? This it's still an Arcanist. This Calyx Cinderbloom is still an Arcanist. Oh my god. No wonder this is taking forever. Okay, explain it. When they went from the original game to a Realm Reborn, original to 1.0, they ended up having to do this thing where you start a job on a bunch of the classes. You start a job at level 1, and then you transfer, you change to another job at 30, and then you continue to get all your, you know, you continue leveling and getting new abilities and stuff, but you have to pick up the quest to do it. Well, this guy clearly didn't. And why is it always the Arcanist? I swear. And there are people who will level all the way up to 80, and they have, like, maybe a third, if that, of their abilities because they didn't pick up their quest or do their class quests to give them their abilities. It's just like, oh my god. And you actually get traits, which are passive traits that increase your damage and stuff. And so these guys aren't getting that. So no wonder he's doing like barely any damage. Really, I think the game should do a better job of making sure people are picking up their role quests. Because it is easy to miss it. So this is, yeah, and I go, huh. I really want to say something to this guy, but I don't want him to feel like I'm calling him out. I don't know how to handle this. Some people get really embarrassed and if you say anything. I just don't know. Well, I gotta heal, so it might be closer to the end boss. Or more at the end if he doesn't leave right away. can, but I'd have to type it in because it's not. His name Calyx. Nah, it's not giving me. Ah, shit. Alright, I can't do that. I almost killed the tank. You can, but I'm gonna end up killing the tank here. Yeah, I don't think you can, but at the end, if he doesn't leave right away, I'm going to mention something to him. Why it wouldn't let me just target that. I really need my regen. It's killing me that I can't just pop a regen on random people and keep DPSing. Ugh. God. Oh God, this is taking so long because we're basically 3-manning this. That's what this is. I think when I mentioned it to him, I should be like, yeah, you should do your class quests because you're going to get damage boosting talents. And it would be really helpful. I don't know, you gotta phrase it in a way that's, like, positive. That would be like me just playing a Lancer all the way up until 50 or something. That would be crazy. I wouldn't even get those fun jumps. That's literally would be no fun jumps. So, for Arcanists, do they start in Limsa Lominsa? Is that it? Because I'd like to tell him where to go, you know, be like, yeah, go check in Limsa for, you know, your class trainer. Okay, good. I'll probably, watch, I'm gonna, like, got myself all set up to talk to this guy, and he's just gonna, like, instantly drop the group when we're done. Oh great, I forgot this bus. This could be interesting and take forever too. I'm just talking about how long it's taken to to DPS this guy down. And that the longer it takes, the harder it's gonna be because I'm gonna run out of mana here. Running out of mana. Whew. Okay, that was a little close. Alright, let's see if this guy leaves right away or not. Okay, so he said he fell behind, but alright, we'll give it to him. Alright. He was happy. He was thankful. Alright, so that turned out well. Good. Alright. More tongue flaps. Pish gosh. Goodly Uplander his thanks of Gobby flock. Flighty beast was tricksy foe, but Uplander outwitted with plans making. Uplander has goodly head for fighty think. Brave Flax happy gives tasty fresh Gobby treats to clever Uplander. Cheese is stinky sweet Gobby treat, special make with secret Gobby arts. No party complete without Gobby Gouda, Brave Flax every say. Okay. Okay, Brave Flax. Okay. I don't know, Gobby Gouda could be good. Maybe. I gather you solved Brave Flax's little problem. Oh, if it smells that bad, I don't know. By the gods, that unholy stench! This is... ugh! Definitely goblin cheese. Judging from the smell, this should be quite flavorful. Hmm? How is it made? It's best you remain ignorant of such things. I still remember when I learned what kind of milk they use. Ugh. Okay. Maybe I don't. But hey, I'll try anything once. I'll try any type of food once. Unless it's bugs. Bravo, Rizlin. Thanks to you, our guests shall be honored with a marvelous banquet. But what good is an exotic feast without an equally exquisite aperitif? Luckily, I know just the person to ask. Make your way to Wineport and seek out Shamani Lomani, another former member of the company. All you have to do is give him this order slip. He'll take care of the rest. Oh, and if you're wondering if this is merely a ploy to test your patience, I assure you, I do actually need that wine. And while you're there, give Shamani Lomani my regards. No crispy crickets. No, not at all. Although I have heard tell that ants taste like lemon. I have never tasted an ant, but they taste like lemon. Well, some types of ants. I would try the cheese. Just a little bit. Maybe it is good. I don't know. I like blue cheese, right? And blue cheese has fungus in it, right? People eat it. Oh, man. You did eat an ant? Well, I accidentally ate ants once when they were on potato chips and I didn't realize it and I was eating it and I'm like, why is these potato chips, these little black pieces of pepper moving around? What's up with this? And I looked at it close and they were ants. But I didn't really remember what they tasted like. Sweet grime and blood. Aye, Eureka blood. An adventurer, unless I am mistaken. Or sweat, not sweet. What brings you to Wineport? An order? Let me guess. A request for the finest vintage I can muster. Paper smells of loam and perfume. Costa del Sol. And there is also the unmistakable odor of goblin cheese. Yes, Master Gaguraju would not settle for anything less than the best. Durst Whites and his crew must be quite busy preparing an exotic feast, hence the decision to rely on an adventurer. Ah, but perhaps you are confused. This display of deduction was not intended to impress you. When one loses his vision, he is forced to compensate in other ways. But you've no interest in my affairs. You wish only to discuss the wine, I suspect. They do weird things, kids. Life can be so delightfully unpredictable. I always had a passion for wine, but it wasn't until I was forced to retire that I could pursue it as more than a mere hobby. It wouldn't have been possible if not for the savings I amassed during my times as a mercenary, of course. Say what you will about the nature of that work. None can deny that it pays well. Ah, but you grow impatient. And Weisgate must have his wine. Herein lies the problem. Nothing in my possession is of sufficient quality for this occasion. The best vintages in town are hoarded by Bjerglint, who owns and operates the largest winery in Vilbrand. Somehow, I doubt he will be receptive to your request, but given these circumstances, we must needs beg his assistance. These names, these Leminson names, which I believe are all based off of Welsh. Is it Welsh? I think, I don't know. Something. They're very hard to pronounce. What rank amateur bottled this wine? The impurities have rendered it nigh undrinkable. Dismissal is too good for the man responsible. He should be made to drink every drop of his polluted swill. What is it? I'm in the middle of an important discussion. I do not care for interruptions. That neophyte vintner bid you speak with me. Ha! Neither you nor your friend has the palate to appreciate the subtle qualities of my private stock. I would sooner serve you Gubu urine than sell you my worst vintage. Be gone from my sight. You know what? You know what? I'm gonna serve him up some fucking Gubu urine. I take it he said no. Really? And those words? Well, I cannot say that I am surprised. While there's no denying his passion and skill, the wine baron of Leminsa is not a man known for his tact. Very well, we shall have to take an alternative approach. There is a chance, however small, that another resident of Wineport can furnish us with a suitable wine. In fact, had you come several years ago, I guarantee this would not be a problem. Alas, the quality of our product has declined significantly in recent years. The only breeds cultivated these days are common lowland vines, which isn't to say that their grapes are of poor quality, only that we have known better. Long ago, the vignerons of Wineport crossbred several species and produced a grape-bearing vine of never-before-seen quality. Bacchus grapes were once the pride of this town, as they were used to produce vintages which surpassed all others. This includes the most aromatic, the most complex, the most flavorful of all wines. Aye, the legendary Bacchus wines were born right here in Wineport. Pardon my enthusiasm. You see, I once had the privilege to sample that particular wine. It was an otherworldly experience. In that moment, I felt as though I had tasted the nectar of the gods themselves. I transcended my mortal flesh and was one with all creation. But as it is all too often said, the calamity changed that. The Bacchus vineyards were completely destroyed, along with much of the existing stock of Bacchus wine. What little remains is closely guarded by its owners, for it can no longer be made. If we cannot convince Bjerglint to part with his wines, our next best option, as ridiculous as it sounds, is to find someone who has a bottle of Bacchus wine and to offer them every gill we can spare. I've heard rumors that one of the vignerons tending the vineyards might have once known a bottle. Perhaps you could start by speaking with them. Being drunk, come on. I do like how a lot of the Popotos, the Lalafels, their names rhyme, like Shamani, Lomani, and like Teleji. You'll find out who that is soon enough. Fucking Teleji, I swear. Okay. So now we gotta go around and talk to people. What? Do I have Bacchus wine? I wish. I never had the chance to try it myself. Sorry, friend, but you're a few years too late. Yeah, Cassie knows Teleji. He is. Bacchus wine? Ah! Don't remind me. Used to have a cellar filled with the stuff. Thought I could keep the wine safe from thieves and the elements. Never counted on a bloody primal blowing up my goddamned house. Damn it. No luck, Most regrettable. But we had to try. Ah, but Bacchus wine would have been perfect for the occasion. Though I must confess, my certitude could be due in part to my personal history with the beverage. It is, after all, the very reason I decided to become a vintner. After Titan blinded me in our battle beneath Ogomoro, I fell into a deep depression. It wasn't until I tasted Bacchus wine for the first time that I realized there was still so much I could experience, even in my condition. It helped me to find a new direction in life. Oh, it breaks my heart to think that wondrous ambrosia, which once filled me with hope, may be forever lost to us. I must say, this talk of Bacchus wine has made me rather nostalgic. Indeed, there is much I miss about my life with the company of heroes. After everything the captain has done for me, I could not bear to disappoint him. Have no fear. I swear that I shall find a suitable wine for the banquet, though I may need some time to think of a solution. In the meantime, there is a favor I would ask of you. 2 years ago, in the deepest depths of my despair, I stumbled across the Vilbrand as a vagabond drunk. I suspect I was looking for a place to die, because I very nearly found one not far from here. It was there that a man named Drest took me in and nursed me back to health, and it was he who gave me my first taste of Bacchus wine, which helped me to find my new calling. Though I am still a novice in the arts of winemaking, I would like him to know that I am pursuing my dream. This wine is my own original creation, and I would be most grateful if you delivered it to him in my stead. Drest sometimes works at the Raincatcher Gully docks, so perhaps Skilt can tell you where to find him. Alright. Oh, hold on. Oh yeah, well, we should be able to do Titan today, I think. Because we're on our way there. That won't take long. That's just the trial. It's a one boss. One and done. Dressed? Oh, you mean the hermit. Aye. I toss him a few gil when we need an extra pair of hands. He doesn't talk about himself, and I sure as hell don't ask. When a man's got a face with scars like that, you best leave well enough alone, I say. You mind to find him, though, then head southwest to the Severed String. Spring? Okay, whatever. Yeah, this is a much faster. They can just fly over all this stuff. Back when you're originally leveling, you gotta fight your way over here. Much faster. Dude. Oh, too close. He looks a little beat up. What? What do you want? Wine? I didn't ask for this. Who sent you? Oh. Man. Can't sleep. They won't let me sleep. The midges, the buzzing, keeps me awake. I never wanted to hurt anyone. I won't fight. I don't want to fight. Please, make the buzzing stop. Make the midges go away. Oh boy. Time to kill me some midges. As a, dragoon. No. Put that away. Alright. Where are the midges? It's two of them. Oh. It's a gooboo. Some gooboos. I have a gooboo mount. I can ride gooboos. No, I don't want to kill the gooboo. Yeah, let me see if I can find him. Hold on. I don't have him in my favorites, but I'm pretty sure yeah, here he is. Summon him. Come on. See? He's got a little wreath on his head. And he can fly. We'll do more sylph. There's gonna be more quests for the sylphs eventually, but yeah. We'll get to see them more. You don't like the gooboos? I just like saying the word gooboo. It sounds so silly. It's not so loud anymore. Did you do that? Thank you. You helped me. Even after what my comrades and I did to your country. We were on a reconnaissance mission when the maelstrom caught us by surprise. We tried to escape, but the others... no one else survived. I didn't ask for this, damn it. I'm not even Garlean. They conquered my lands just like they tried to conquer yours. I don't want to die to some blasted jungle halfway... or in some blasted jungle halfway around the world. I just want to go home. Is he Alamegan? Probably. I wish to thank Shamani for the wine. That was overly kind. Would you be willing to bear a gift back to him? Like, last night at Red Mantis Falls, I collected the sap from nearby palm trees. If placed in coconut shells and stored for a few bells' time, it makes for a fine wine, see? It should be ready by now. I left 3 shells out there. Please take them to Shamani for me. I'm glad he's moved on with his life. I hope to one day do the same. Oh boy. Let's see. The 3 shells. Alright. He just has them hidden all over the place. What if just some random person comes by and picks up these wines? Damn it. Come on, let me get off my mount. God! I can't... Aw, man. Alright, that's why. Yeah, I can't get in the water. There we go. Hey, I can ride a T-Rex. A T-Rex can fly, so... If a T-Rex can fly, anything can fly. Looking at the list. Oh yeah, we're about to Titan. Which I have to say, well, other than not having to run all over the place, this is much better. They did clean up a lot of these quests. It has been some time, Rislin. What news do you have addressed? Ah, yes, I recall he did have some knowledge of winemaking. A simplistic but nevertheless effective method that utilizes the natural properties of palm sap. I shall have to enjoy this batch before it spoils. We are not so different, Trust and I. Two men who have long struggled not to let our scars define us. I worry that he has been alone with his thoughts for far too long. Aye, it is past time I paid him a visit. Thank you for looking after him, Rislin. By the gods, Rislin, listen! I know you're eager to wash your hands of this wine business, but I've just discovered something extraordinary about Trust palm wine. He sealed each coconut shell with a leaf which has a very distinct shape and unusual odor. I thought I was going mad at first, but now I'm certain. These are the leaves of a Bacchus grapevine. Do you know what this means? Somewhere in Raincatcher Gully, the legendary vine still grows. If we could obtain a cutting, we could revive the Bacchus wine industry. We must know where Dress found these leaves. Here, take one of them back to him and see what he remembers. Oh boy. Back and forth, back and forth. Oh, yes. And I'm going to have some booze tonight because you know what? I'm going to have it because me and Daisy are going to sit and well, she can't drink, but I'm going to have a drink with my Daisy. It was a bad day. It was a bad morning for me. I'm not going to lie. Oh, hello again. What is it? It's just a leaf, isn't it? I only chose it because it was pretty. Didn't know it was rare. I found them near the Juggernaut to the south, but I didn't see any grapevines. I saw fresh gubu tracks, though. Maybe the leaves came from the vines growing on the back of one such beast. If you go looking for it, please be careful. Some gubus are more territorial than others, and you may have to defend yourself. Hopefully she's going to be feeling at least a little bit better soon, because the steroid really helps with the swelling, although that's not what really she's having trouble with right now, and antibiotics, but we'll see. Oh boy. Shesmu. There we go. Taken care of. Chewy's not even on my desk today. He's on another chair. What? Did you hear that? Did you hear? Chewy, what are you crying for? Yeah, he's just like, all right, come here. No, come. Don't you lay down. Oh. Damn cats. They never do what you want them to. He is talking back. He's back sassing. He is complaining. What did Just have to say, Ruslan? Tell me everything. Aha! I was right. This smell, this texture. I hold in my hands a Bacchus grapevine cutting. Come now, enough of this nonsense. I've heard talk of your discovery, and I refuse to believe that a common adventurer and a novice vintner could... 12 is my witness. It is a Bacchus grapevine. Wherever did you find this fantastic specimen? What? You would offer this to me? But why? There is none better positioned to reconstruct the Bacchus vineyards than you, Master Bierglaint. You have the resources, the knowledge, and the passion to do so. It would be selfish of me to keep this cutting. I never knew you cared so deeply about the craft. Thank you, good sir. I will not squander this gift. In just a few years' time, I swear that every tavern across Eorzea will once again be clamoring for a cask of Wineport's legendary Bacchus wine. Sir, you needn't. Wait! The shape of this bottle. The scent of this label. This couldn't possibly be a 1547 Bacchus? But that's impossible! This vintage has not been seen since years before the calamity. It was the crown jewel of my personal collection. For years I debated opening it, wondering if today or tomorrow would be the ideal time. But now I realize that it was never meant for me. It should be savored by the saviors of Wineport, I say. He has made us an offer we cannot refuse. Master Gaguraju will find no finer wine. You have forever changed Wineport, Mizland. Thank you for your kindness and your generosity. Ah, but do not permit me to delay you any longer. Pray deliver the wine to Captain Wastegate. I'm gonna write this down. Skate. Okay. Well, yes, I would very much like to drink it, but I am a patient man. I have faith that one day I shall have another opportunity to taste perfection. All right. I think we're about ready. Captain Whiskey, that would be good. Actually, we're just gonna pour it over to Costa del Sol. Cause I'm lazy. I'm a lazy. Your prolonged absence was beginning to concern me, so what of the wine I asked you to bring? Is that? 7 hells. A 1547 Bacchus? Even I know how rare that is. I have to admit, I didn't think you had it in you. But congratulations, Rizlin. Thanks to you, this will be the most luxurious feast Costa del Sol has seen in years. Considering the lengths you went to, I hope our guests appreciate it. Speaking of which, your associate arrived a short while ago. She appears to be growing somewhat impatient. Perhaps you could tell her that the banquet is about to begin. Oh, yes. You have the look of a woman who has been to the 7th hell and back. That, I guess, should be expected to supply the victuals for a banquet held in her own honor. This while the shadow of Titan looms over us all. That beggars belief. I can only applaud your stoicism. Had I been asked to endure such ignominy, I fear I should have accepted my lot with less grace. Oh yes, Y'shtola would not have taken it lightly. Not at all. Lady Y'shtola, Lady Hallis. Oh, it's Gaguraju. Oh my god. 1,000 pardons for this extreme discourtesy. I was wholly unaware of your true identity, madam. Had I known, I would never have permitted my man to subject you to such unspeakable ordeals. Come now, she must have sensed something was amiss. You didn't seriously think I would send you running the length and breadth of Eorzea for a banquet, did you? Spare her your mockery, Captain. Your intent was unclear to me until this moment, and unlike me, Rizlin has no knowledge of your traditions. Mayhap you would be so good as to enlighten her. Aye, the fair is fair. There's no sense hiding it any longer. We 5 were chosen by our brothers and sisters, and before the company of heroes disbanded, we each swore a solemn oath that any who would follow in our footsteps must be weighed and measured, not by their reputation, but by their deeds. Each man would judge these would-be godslayers by his own criteria. If even one found her wanting, she would be rejected without a second thought. But if she proved herself worthy, we swore that we would do our utmost to support her cause. The world has ever been full of brave souls eager to give their lives for a righteous cause, but all too few capable of making a difference with their sacrifice. To send wave after wave of hapless adventurers into the jaws of a foe against whom they have no hope of victory is worse than futile. Titan is not one to be challenged lightly, and we will not be complicit in the deaths of the unworthy. Which is why the five of you deigned to test Rislin with such commendable thoroughness. Time well spent, I am sure, but tell us, Captain, what is the assessment of you and your fellows? She's a brave one, that much is certain. She willingly walked into the midst of danger, despite my repeated warnings that it could cost her her life. Her skills is undeniable. She stalked her prey as relentlessly as any child of the sands, and struck with precision when an opportunity presented itself. Too many adventurers these days care only for fortune and glory. Rislin, however, is a kind and generous soul. I am certain she has no shortage of loyal allies who will gladly fight at her side. Pish, gosh. Wily Uplander is talentful plansmaker, tricksy foe for a mighty rockman. I can only concur with my colleague's assessment. We five of the Company of Heroes hereby judge you a worthy challenger. Cast down the Lord of Crags, Rislin Hollis, and write a new chapter in the history of Eorzea. Hurrah! Is how we're gonna do. Everybody's gonna jump up and say hooray. With the formalities out of the way, let the festivities begin. Summon the dancers. Pour the wine. Eat, drink, and be merry, my friends, for today we celebrate the birth of a new legend, Rislin Hollis, Titan's Bane. There we go! There's the hurrah! Rislin Hollis, Titan's Bane. Oh, man. Alright. Bronze-skinned beauty. What? Oh, look at these dancers. Oh, Gaguraju. Congratulations, sweetling. Now relax and enjoy the show. It's only just begun. That was a little bit lewd. I guess it looks tasty. Tasting the exotic feast triggers a divine revelation. In that brief, transcendent moment, you glimpse the true form of reality, comprehend its fleeting nature, and cry out to the heavens in celebration. Really? It was that great. It was that amazing. When you face the Lord of Crags, think not of Limsa Laminsa, Eorzea, or anything beyond his chamber. Think only of the men and women by your side. Fight for them, and they will fight for you. Remember that no great victory was ever achieved alone. Oh yes, I did get drunk. I did. Pshish, gosh. Goodly Uplander must be facing mighty Rockman with clever fighty think. Gobbyflock cannot be coming to rescue this time. Well, sorry, Braveflocks. Ah, Rislin, you brave fool. Promise me that when you meet Titan, you'll look him in the eye and tell him Landonell sends his regards. I like how he's sitting there watching the dancers. Oh, yes. You are a veteran of countless battles, Rislin. This is but one more. Trust in your experience and you will prevail. You are blessed with the fortitude to rival the Earth itself. Titan will struggle to break you, I think. Oh yes, very lewd. Very lewd. You are kind to indulge them, Rislin. This banquet is as much for the company as it is for you, whatever they may claim. I do not deny that they mean well, but now is scarcely the time for celebration. Though they have all but pronounced you the victor, the battle with Titan has yet to begin. The hour has come for the good captain to make good on his promise. We must speak with him again. You must be eager to face Titan. As promised, we will show you the way. Travel to Bronze Lake in Upper Lenosha. There you will meet Riol, another man who once served with the company. To ensure that this knowledge does not fall into the wrong hands, he will remain in hiding until you have given the correct signal. Give me your map. You must whistle loudly at the 3 locations I mark. Only then will he appear to meet you at this 4th location. I realize this may seem excessive now, but you will see that it is more than reasonable once you comprehend the risks inherent in our method. What pet do I have out? Is this mine? Oh crap, I put the... What happened? What happened to my, What happened to my Ultros? Why is the curl kitten out? Okay, there. That's better. I didn't think I hit it. Oh well. Oh, I might have hit the minion roulette. That's probably what happened. When I was hitting to fly. Okay, now where? Over here. Greetings, lass. Might you be the one the captain said would come a-callin'? Aye, I thought so. Pay attention now, 'cause I ain't explaining myself twice. There are. Years ago, when we was weighing up how to get to Titan, one of our scouts stumbled across this beast man, Aetherite, you see. What's that look for? Not familiar with him. He speaks of an unamplified Aetherite, which has been claimed by a beast tribe. Lest you wonder, there is no fundamental difference between such Aetherites and those which you have used on countless occasions, Rislin. Ah, well, if it ain't the Charlian lass. Welcome back. Forgive me for interrupting. I had planned to await your report, but I succumbed to curiosity. The tunnels beneath Ogomoro form a bewildering labyrinth that no outsider has ever fully explored. How the company of heroes managed to navigate it is a mystery I have long pondered. Ha! Give us a bit of credit, love. We weren't daft enough to try going to the front. The kobolds are always digging new tunnels and filling the old ones with traps. One wrong step and the next thing you know, you've got 100 tons of rock on your noggin. Suicide to even try, see? Funny thing was, the kobolds didn't seem to have no trouble finding their way around, and it was that as got us thinking. I mean, Ogomoro mines are like a bleeding city, ain't they? And getting around in a city that big would be a right pain in the arse if it didn't have an Ethernet, wouldn't it? So it stood to reason that the kobolds must have one, didn't it? Even if there were aetherite shards in the depths of Ogomoro, you would have needed to attune yourselves to them before you could identify their signatures within the life stream. Ah, well, that's where you're wrong, love. We had this Charlian bloke to help us, see? Delivered us right into Titan's bedchamber, he did. I don't rightly know how he did it, but I do remember him saying it weren't nothing any Charlian scholar worth their salt couldn't manage. Oh, really? Them fighting words. Did he now? Locating a beacon in the absence of a known signature might be possible if the aetherites in question happen to be... yes. But in order to guide a traveler to said beacon safely, a second party would be required to... It is possible, in theory at least, yet I cannot be certain until I try. Plainly, all will depend upon whether or not I am worth my salt. Oh, you are, lass. Don't you worry about that. Have a bit of faith in yourself. Why don't we all go to Zelma's Run and take a closer look at the aetherite? It ain't far, though there's sure to be a few kobolds blocking the way. Not you can't handle, mind. No, yes, it's Charlian, so that was dig at her. No, the kobolds do not have internets, but they might do live streams in their bedrooms, I do say. Wait, but how can they do that if they don't have internets? I don't know. Alright. Time to take care of this. We gotta get up in Ogomoro and take care of this Titan fella. I know, right? So this is the aetherite the Company of Heroes used to gain access to Titan's sanctuary. It is as Papalymo speculated. In its present state, this aetherite signal will not be strong enough for our purposes. I may, however, be able to use my own energies to amplify it. Alas, the task will monopolize my attention for the duration. It seems you will have to proceed without me, Rislin. I must needs remain here and supplement this beacon's power, lest you be denied your only path of escape. Fear not. I will summon the Maelstrom forces stationed nearby to protect us. I don't know what number that is. We're gonna... There we go. With effort, it is possible that I may be able to stabilize the aetherite's signal and thereby join you, albeit belatedly. Until such time as I do, you will be on your own. Now, let us see if I am worth my salt. I have located another beacon, one far below the mountain. I can only speculate as to what you will find there, so stick not in your preparation. Alright! Now it's time. It's time. We're gonna do Titan. We're finally gonna do Titan. Okay. Alright, so. Probably. It's very likely. Let's see here. Oh yes, instantaneous cues. Oh, I love it. Yeah, you can fall off the edge to your death. You can plummet. Oh, come on, DPS. Come on. This always happens. It's gonna put us back into the queue, isn't it? Oh, there we go. Ah, there we go. Alright. An overdweller. Yes, yes, an invader from above. She uses our aetherites against us. She has defiled Titan's sacred sanctuary. Trespassed, violated, defiled. Overdwellers must leave. Overdwellers must fly. Brothers and sisters, fear her not. Her fate shall be decided by the Lord of Crags. Hear me, Overdweller. You and your treacherous brethren must be held to account for the breaking of the covenant. You shall be first to face judgment, then Limsa Lominsa and her oathbreakers, liars, betrayers, oathbreakers. O great Father, Lord of Crags, Titan, we summon you! Titan, we summon you! That's all. Ooh. Ugh. It's pretty ugly. He has come! He has come! The Lord of Crags, Titan, has come! Overdweller. I'm gonna try to do it. Art thou deaf to their weeping? Thy vile kind coveteth ever the blessing of the land and murdereth my children by the score, all in service of greed. Such sins are beyond pardon. Ah, but I am not the first to suffer thy defiance. Thou didst bring Ifrit low. Godless overdweller, thy myriad heresies shall not go unpunished. Upon thee shall I wreak a terrible vengeance. Alright. That was my best trying to do a deep voice. I can't do it very well. Alright, let's do it. At least I got regen. No, I'm gonna be fine. I'll be fine. Oh shit. I should have gone to the edge, but I'll be fine. Yeah, maybe I should just... Oh boy. Alright, there he goes. Some health. And manas. Alright, get the edge. Gotta kill his heart. Uh-oh. Boy. Alright, come on. Gotta get this guy out. Oh boy. And of course, I'm the healer. I'm the only one who's trying to break this guy out. Seriously. Come on. He has little legs. The Lord of Crags, great father, Titan has fallen! It's another crystal. Yes. Just 2 more to go, guys. The crimes of the Overdwellers shall never be forgiven. Never be forgiven. No, no, never. 'Twas your kin who broke the covenant. We have acted only in defense of our lands. Cease your aggression, or never will there be peace. Until our dying breaths we shall defy you. Deny, decry, defy. Oh yeah, I'm just doing it for the jewels. Oh shit, it's narrow. Now these are the readings one would expect of an icon. I have seen enough. We proceed as planned. Are you sure that is wise, my lord? Your curiosity is untested and unproven. We do not yet know its true capabilities. Then trust in mine, Ridditon. My curiosity, as you so eloquently put it, would have bested Titan in the blink of an eye. Why, if there be truth to the legends, we could readily subjugate the whole of Eorzea given but a little while longer. Is that not so? It is. No greater single power has ever been conceived, much less realized. What you say may well be true, but while such devices may win battles, I do not believe they will serve to change the course of this war. Oh, but they will. Have a little faith, my friend. I cannot endorse this course of action. The Garleans are working with the freaking Ascians! Fool. And now she has a 4th. Fascinating. Carry on, Crystal Bearer. Far though you have come, your work is far from done. And naught remained to mark his passing. Well, Ascians are nothing if not elusive. It is of little wonder that they should cast advanced teleportation magics at will. But that they would choose to consort with the Empire. What common goal could they possibly share? No, not garlic asses! Oh, come on. I feared I might arrive too late, but I see you had the matter well in hand. I have taken measures to ensure that we are not pursued, yet I cannot say how long they will hold. Take your leave while the kobolds are still in disarray. I will follow anon. There is something I must investigate before I depart. I will teleport you to the Aetheryte in Zelma's Run, and we will rendezvous at Camp Bronze Lake. Agreed? It looks like Y'shtola is wearing tennis shoes with that outfit. Alright. Well, at least I got a commendation. Alright. I would think. Well, you would, yeah, you would. Although cat girls and cat boys are very popular in this game, I must tell you. I am relieved to see you are well. But come, let us discuss our next step. Oh, part 3. Alright, so I'm not going to stop here because there's a part that I want to get to. And then we'll stop. Alright, where are we? Part 4. Though word will already have reached Maelstrom Command, protocol requires that a representative of our order inform the High Commander of the mission's success. The honor is rightfully yours, Rislin. Once again, I must commend you on a job well done. We shall speak again soon. Oh yeah, you do. Alright, so we need to go talk to Rashat Riki. Gotta go to the Aft Castle. Are there any, I do love coming into Limsa because there's usually people dressed up pretty funny. Well, not always funny, but they're interesting outfits here. Sexy ones, too. She looks like she's wearing a nightie. This guy, oh, he's in raid gear. I don't see any freaking, bunnies or anything around here. She looks like she's in a bathing suit. Oh! Lewd! Lewd! I think some ERP is happening right here. Alright, let's go. Right? I'm fairly certain. Supposedly, ERP is a big thing in this game. I do not take part, but would not be surprised if that's happening all around us. Thank you for coming, Rislin. Word of your triumph reached me some while ago, but I am pleased to have it personally confirmed. First Ifrit and now Titan. Truly, when I think of your achievements, I feel the loss of the Warriors of Light less keenly. There can be no greater compliment than that. You and your order are heroes. People of Limsa Liminsa are forever in your debt. I shall relay the details of your report to the Admiral forthwith. Please send my regards to the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. Rislin, this has been Philia. Y'shtola has informed me of your success. We have won a great victory for the people of Eorzea, one that shall not be forgotten. And what is more, both you and Y'shtola emerged from Ogomru unscathed. Why, Tataru and the others seemed as glad of that as they did of Titan's fall. You can look forward to a hero's welcome. We'll be awaiting your return at the Waking Sands. There is much to discuss. Godspeed. Alright. Back to the Waking Sands. Again. Alright. Alright. At least we can fly. Man, or at least we can fly, at least we have mounts, man. Imagine doing this hike every time without a freaking mount. Actually, it wasn't that often, but then you're on a slow mount, and it's just like, flying is so much faster, but, yeah. See, look at that. Look at how fast I'm flying past that dude. And I remember when we were doing this and we'd see people fly past and be all jealous and stuff. You're like, God dang it. It's freaking whatever. You think you're so cool, but you're not. Hey, where's Tataru? What? Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm not gonna lie though, I've said this before, but this still gives me chills. It still gives me goosebumps. Oh my god. No! Oh god, I hope Tataru's not dead. Anorexia! Oh no. This one is glad. Walking one is safe. Oh no.
We'll be awaiting your return at the Waking Sands. There is much to discuss. Godspeed. Thank heaven she is safe. Louis Soir, do you see? Your light shines brightly in this one, and in time, it will illuminate the realm once more. Oh!
Advance no further!
We have come for the one who slayed Ifrit and Titan. Bring her forth, and you may yet know mercy.
Confound it. Stay out of sight. I would leave a message with you. I surrender myself, on the condition you spare the innocents.
Conditions? There speaks the Supreme Sire. I'll grant you have courage, but you would be better served by armor.
Search all you will. The one you seek is not here.
So it would seem.
And yet you knew to look here. But how?
Hold that thought.
No!
No!
Conditions of surrender denied.
Cease at once!
Have you not done enough?
Perhaps. Enough. We must away. Though we have not found our quarry, the High Priestess of the Scions should suffice for now. They say she also possesses the Echo. I cannot wait to hear her scream. I said enough!
You know they're bad. Always fucking killing their own people.
We leave! Bring the prisoners.
Oh my god. At a certain point, why would you even follow them? Like, why would you want to be in the Garlean military? Oh my god. Walking one, Livia, ask this one too. In case walking one returned, this one was to say, At church in eastern Thanalan, Walking One must claim sanctuary. This one tried to protect Walking One Minfilia from Imperial ones. Forgive this one. Save. No! The little light better not go out. Don't go out, little light. Oh, it didn't. But she's dead anyways. No! Fuck it! Livia's dying. I will kill that bitch if it's the last thing I do. Oh! Alright. Alright, that's it. I have a mission now. I have a mission. The Garlic Empire is going down. Is something troubling you, child? You have the look of one who has endured great suffering. If there is anything I can do to help, anything at all, you need only ask. Oh boy. Oh boy. I know. Oh yes. Curse my friends, Father. Call down divine vengeance upon those who butchered my friends. Crimes of which you speak are grave, yet I cannot do that which you ask of me. Be assured, however, that the gods see all. If you would ask them for anything, let it be justice and not vengeance. Okay, I guess I just have to say this. The wild roses are dead, Father, and I know not what to do. The wild roses? I see. You may speak freely here. We are all friends of the Scions. How could this have happened? And you are certain that Minfilia was among those taken by the Garleans? Let us pray no further harm comes to them. You may stay here for as long as you wish. It is the least I can do for a friend of Minfilia's. I have known her since she was but a child. Well do I recall the day of our first meeting. I swore then to do everything in my power to support her, and I will gladly offer the self-same service to her brother and sister Scions. So please, no matter what you require, you need not hesitate to ask. Marks, would you come here for a moment? Yes, Father? If you require assistance, pray speak with Marks. He is a trifle shy, but I assure you he means well. I should explain. Marks is a survivor of the Battle of Cartano. Alas, his experiences took a terrible toll upon his mind. Had we not taken him into our care, he would surely have perished in the desert. Marks, I want you to look after Risland. Do you understand? Yes, Father. Excuse me, Risland. Do you have a moment? It concerns this broken horologe which was found in the pocket of a man brought here for burial. There is something familiar about it. But just what I cannot say. Perhaps if I tinker with the device, it will come to me. However, I lack the proper tools to do so. I would ask that you journey to Camp Drybone in my stead to obtain a bull-point chisel and a pair of needle-nose pincers. They are often used by goldsmiths, so perhaps they would be the best people to ask. Of course, I do not expect you to foot the bill. Here, take this coin purse. That should cover it. Alright, we're gonna go a little further than I'll call it, but, if I think what's coming up is coming up, then we can finish there. A bull-point chisel, you say? And a pair of needle-nose pincers? Those things don't come cheap, you know. Doll's balls. I mean, yes, that should be sufficient payment. Nice doing business with you. Doll's balls. I do like that expletive. Have you brought the tools I requested? Something occurs to me. Please wait here for a moment. It was for naught. Though I repaired the device easily, the sensation that stirs within me remains a mystery. But how did I do it? These hands, my hands, they moved with a mind of their own, deftly manipulating the clockwork mechanisms. There was no doubt or uncertainty. I knew exactly what to do, as though I had performed the same motions countless times before. Pardon me, Rislin. This was a mistake. Please give the horologe to Sister Eluned, I guess. The man who once owned it is currently in her care, and I think it best that it be returned to him. Somebody screaming, "I'm gonna destroy the Empire." I think somebody else he's doing this part of the story with me. Oh man. Good evening to you, madam. Have you come to pay your respects to this man? Never before have I seen such a queer device. You say that it measures the passing of time? Mayhap they are more common in Garlemald. I am given to understand that its cities are filled with all manner of amazing technologies. Mark said that it belonged to the deceased? Oh dear. You don't suppose that the owner might have been a Garlean spy? It may behoove us to notify the authorities in Camp Drybone. But mayhap more importantly, how did Marks manage to repair this device? I knew he had a talent for the trades, but this goes far beyond mending fences and thatching roofs. Yeah, he really wanted to kill Livia at that point. I recognize you now, Reslin. Allow me to express my deepest condolences for those who lost their lives in the attack. I apologize if discussing this upsets you, but you should know that the bodies of your comrades are presently being removed from the Waking Sands and prepared for transport here. If you wish to leave this work to others, I understand. However, taking part might help you find closure. I did. That was funny though. That's a great person screaming that right for my stream. Oh my god. Got anything good in my... Nah, all garbage. don't look like one of them church fellas. Not that I'll turn you away, no sir. As you can see, we've got a pile of unidentified bodies over yonder. No one's come to claim them, so off to the lich yard they go. Be thankful you didn't have to go inside and see the carnage for yourself. It was the stuff of nightmares, I tell ya. God's damned Imperials. I don't know what quarrel they had with these folks, and I sure as hells don't want to know. The sooner we put this behind us, the better. Say, haven't I seen you round here before? Or do you just have one of them faces? Never mind. Any road. There's a carriage come to haul the bodies to the lich yard, out by the east gate. There's only 8 left to load up, but seeing as I'm exhausted from carrying all the others, I have a mind to leave the remainder to you. Might want to cover your nose while you work. Some of these folks are starting to turn. Ugh. Ew. Nice guy. Oh. Okay. Oh, here we go. Oh, man. I'm pick up these bodies and put them in my pocket. Do I have to carry them? Oh, I can pick them up all at the same time. I'm putting all these bodies right in my pocket. Actually, they're in my inventory. See? Signed corpses. There were stars? It's getting to morning now. No, it's 12:26 a.m. No, it's clouds now. Cloudy. Probably got cloudy at midnight. Can't see the stars now. What happened to the big fella? Ah, forget it. Just bring the next batch and toss them in the back. Ain't like they'll complain if you're rough. Well, ain't you a strong one? 4-in-1 trip. Reckon there's no need for me to lend you a hand with the rest, then. Oh man, I had to go back and get 4 more. What if I recognize one? Let's see. Get up close. Oh, it's a Popoto! It's a falafel. Neuraxia is the last one. No. No, not. I have to take Neuraxia. That's the first. I'll avenge you, I promise. This is great. Oh, I love this. Come on, come on. Let's finish this before I die of old age. Oh, Neuraxia's corpse is actually it's a separate item. That should be all of them. Thanks for the help. Reckon it won't take too long to deliver all the corpses to the lich yard. Even so, you might want to hurry back and tell them that our work here is done. No, she won't grow again if you put her in the ground. That's not how anything works, BB10. It's not how they work. Oh, man. And that's actually where she's going. She's going in the ground, but she's not coming back. I see that you decided to heed my advice. I pray that, in doing so, you found some small measure of peace. The first carriage from Vesper Bay arrived not long ago, and we have begun preparing your comrades for burial. I had a hand in the initial rites, and I would like you to know that, for many, death came quickly. Rest assured that we will treat them with the utmost respect, and do everything we can to shepherd them to Thal's realm. Although we can perform rites for most of the Scions, there is one whom we cannot accept. We would like you to return this one to her people, the Sylphs of Little Solace. It is only proper that she be given into the care of her friends and family, so that they may mourn her in accordance with Sylphic traditions. Okay, Little Solace it is. This is so sad. Why? Oh man. That's it. It's just... This is it. It's all on now. That's all I'm saying. This one is surprised to see Walking One and Little Solace. How can these ones assist Walking One? Oh no. Norexia! But this one does not understand. Muxio, this one has heard such much wailing. This one would know what has caused such distress. Terrible news, Elder One. Awful news. Walking One has returned to Little Solace, but why? These ones have not requested further aid. Norexia, how did this happen? Explain everything to this one at once. So, not only Norexia, but many of Walking One's friends were lost as well. Norexia. Norexia went to Thanaland at the behest of this one. Walking One was with Norexia at the end. Tell this one that Norexia was brave. Tell this one that Norexia did not suffer. This one is glad to hear Walking One's words. Thank you for bringing Norexia home, Walking One. These ones also wish to thank Praying Ones. Tell Praying Ones these ones will remember this kindness. This one demands vengeance. Imperial Ones must pay. Imperial Ones... I don't know, I skipped it. When the time comes for Walking Ones to face Imperial Ones, do not forget these ones. These ones would not have Norexia's death be for naught. These ones will fight. Alright. Yeah, we got the Sylphs by our sides. We thank you for your service to the Church and to the Sylphs. You may be pleased to know that in your absence, we interred the remaining Scions in the Lich Yard. Perhaps you still wish to do more for your friends. If so, I would remind you that you have already done so much on their behalf. Please take a rest and set aside your burdens for now, Rislin. Alright. We're almost done. I'm not imagining it, Rislin. I know I'm being watched. This is different. Sinister. It is as if I am under observation. The feeling comes and goes, but I felt it when last I ventured outside. Yes, I know I felt it. Will you look outside for me, please? It will only take a moment. What's going on here? Oh. Imperial Frumentarius. Taken care of. You were attacked, weren't you? Are you unharmed? Thank the gods. I knew it. He was watching me. But why was he watching me? What did he want with me? Did he perhaps know something of my past? If only I could have asked him. I need to think. Please allow me a moment alone. Wait. Father Iliud must hear of this. Will you tell him for me? It's important. I think others may come for me again. It just happens to be random in the rotation. Heavens forfend, that such a thing should happen on holy ground. Do you have any idea who this man was? Did you notice anything distinctive about his garb or possessions? This is Garlean steel, which means the man who was watching Marks was... Make haste to Camp Drybone, at once. We must summon the immortal flames before more Imperials come. Oh boy. Is this, meanwhile? Oh no, it's not. What? Alphino? What is Alphino doing here?
I fondly hoped that I might be the first to speak with you. Would that I had been so fortunate. At ease, adventurer. I come not on behalf of the Empire. On the contrary, I mean to revive the scions of the 7th Dawn. And to that end, I have come in search of a legend. The greatest engineer of our time, Master Cid Garland. I have come for you.
Cid?
I fear you are mistaken, child. He is but a poor soul who bore witness to the horrors at Cartano. I beg of you, leave us in peace.
Wait, Hear me, Cid. Eorzea needs you.
Cid, was it? Here. These belong to you. I thought you bore the mark of greatness. It seems that I was right. Our time together was all too brief, but it felt as though my son had returned to me. You have brought joy to an old man's life. But it is time for you to help those who truly need you.
Who are you? Alphino Leveilleur, at your service. As a scion of the 7th Dawn, I stand against our primal and imperial foes, as my grandfather once did. 'Tis no secret what befell our order at the Waking Sands. Word has already spread across Eorzea. The repercussions are far greater than you realize. In the wake of the calamity, the 3 city-states focused their efforts solely on reconstruction, leaving the scions to combat the primal threat unaided. And lo, we are all but destroyed. Yet even as the nations mourn our demise and abandon what little hope they have left, we cannot forsake our duty, now least of all. The Ixal have summoned Garuda once more, and she torments the people of Kurthus as we speak. Her appetite for destruction far exceeds that of other primals. Worse, in her present incarnation, our Baldessian colleagues believe she surpasses both Ifrit and Titan in strength. Yet, therein lies an opportunity. Were we somehow to defeat Garuda, it would serve as a warning to the other beast tribes that even their mightiest gods can be felled. If we are to face our foe, we must first circumvent the tempest that shields her sanctuary. And for that, we need an airship. Your airship, Cid.
I have an airship?
Yes, Cid, you do. Your very own airship. It was last seen in the skies over Gridania, not long before the calamity. So let us begin our search there.
An airship? My airship? Oh, wait.
He does seem a little drunk there. He's very out of sorts.
Come, let us put an end to the primals. Together, we will show the world that the Scions are still a force to be reckoned with.
They need my airship. They need me.
Yes, Cid. Cid! Not Seed! Yes, Cid, they need you. Alright. Clearly, all of this reading is getting to me. Alright. What a curious twist of fate that Master Cid Garland would at last be found within our church. It defies imagination. Beg your pardon, Rislin. You wish to find his airship, yes? I know not how much truth there is to it, but there is a tale known as the final flight of the Enterprise, which grew popular in the wake of the calamity, much like the Great Gubu Wall of Ulda. It states that the Enterprise flew northwest from Gridania towards Kirthis. If true, the airship would have passed through the North Shroud, likely over Fall Gourd Float, the closest settlement to Kirthis. Mayhap the Serpents stationed there have records of the events that transpired that day. I had hoped you might rest from your journeys for a time, but I see that the world still has need of you and the Scions. Pray look after yourself and Cid, Rislin. Alright, so this, yes, it is Cid, it's not Seed. It is not Seed. This is not Final Fantasy VIII. Okay, so I think this is a good place to stop.